Good morning from Crealy Theme Park. This is a new one for me. The park invited me down today because they have a press event this evening where they're announcing their plans for 2026. Now, a lot of people are expecting it to be the drop tower from Poland's Park, but maybe there's more to it. By the time this video is out, we will know for sure. Anyway, this is a new park for me. It is a heck of a long travel because it's down in Devon and I live in Edinburgh. So the park has very kindly given me accommodation this evening, so I will show you that later on in this video. But yeah, get inside and see what's what, including Maximus, which is celebrating its 25th birthday this year, Devon's first coaster. So let's get inside and see what it's about, and I'll take you along with me. Right, that is us in the park now. There's a sign outside that says Twister's not running, and that's one of the 3 coasters here. That's a little bit frustrating, because I kind of wanted to get on that, you know, cred's a cred, and don't know when I'll be down this neck of the woods again. But let's have a look at the map, because there's one right in front of me. Also, worth pointing out that they do seem to have a pretty good selection of food options here. Baked potatoes, fish and chips, pizza, donuts, burgers, sandwiches, hot dogs. That's an impressive selection. And then here's obviously the map of the park. Now, as I said, Twister, which is right beside me, that bad boy, said it was closed today. Some water slides, there's all the sooty section over here, log flume, what else have we got? Maximus, of course, have to be getting on that one. And there is a third coaster somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Oh, there we go, Safari Express, Carly's found it. So, let's get inside and see what's what, shall we? I'm just having a wander around just to kind of get my bearings of the park. It's very quiet at the moment, which is great, so I can kind of just take my time. One thing that's quite impressive here is they've got an ability swing in the kind of play area, which is always nice to see parks being very inclusive. So hats off to Crealy for that one. Yeah, just kind of, as I say, wandering around, just getting my bearings, because I don't actually know how big this is. I have a funny feeling it's not massive, but just wandering around to see. Oh, Carly's just pointing out there is another accessible roundabout. So yeah, again, fantastic to see. But yeah, let's keep going and see what else. I'm right in front of the sooty section, so well, may as well go and have a nosy at that, shall we? Right, we've got a stage, so I'm guessing later on in the day there will be a show here. What else have we got? The longest running children's TV series in the world. That's quite impressive. What we got there then is that... Ooh. All the bits, props and stuff from the show. And some pictures of celebrities with Sooty. Yep. There they are, monkeying around in the kitchen and the bathroom. Photo opportunity, which I can't do on my own right now. Yeah, lots of bits and pieces from the show, which, you know, if this was your childhood, a bit like mine, good to see. Oh, there we go. There's the classics. 1948. Wow. That's impressive. I didn't realise it was quite as old as it is. But yeah, this is the sort of Sooty I'm showing my age. This is the sort of Sooty I remember. And then there's a very literal Sooty. A Sooty covered in soot. And the Sooty show. Yeah, this is just bringing back lots of childhood memories, which is great. Now, obviously, it's still going. There's plenty modern Sooty for the younger generation, so obviously still a valid IP to have. What else have we got in here? There's a play area, climbing frame thing for the kids. Magi bricks, so building area. Giant Twister. That would be. Oh, there's a jigsaw Tetris. Yeah, lots of little games and stuff in here for the kids. This is, you know, really, really impressive. Now, obviously, it's not aimed at a person like myself in his 40s, and in my case, my kids have grown up. In fact, my daughter turns 20 next week. So, yeah, not for my family, but in terms of a family park so far, and I've only scratched the surface. What's in here? I have no idea what this is. Yeah, in terms of a family park so far, and as I say, I have only scratched the surface. It's very well presented. It looks brilliant for kids. Lots and lots to see and do. Obviously, I want to get on the rides and see what they're like. Let's see, a little bit disappointing that Twister's not running today. I don't know if that's closed all day or just closed this morning. But I'll still get on Maximus, and I think there's a wacky worm. log flume, a couple other rides as well. And as I say, plenty of food options, so we'll get some lunch later on, and I'll show you what that is all about. And then later on this evening, we've got the main event where I find out what is happening next year. And looking at this, obviously this Sooty area was one of the developments, I think in 22, around about then. I could be wrong with the exact date. You know, so it's great to see these parks investing, whether it's just one flat ride or whether it's a whole new area, it doesn't really matter. It's important that you keep freshening up your lineup. So, right, I've lost Carly somewhere in amongst all this. Oh, there she is. Right, I'll see you at whatever I do next. Stepped outside of the Sooty area and I'm treated with some dinosaurs and a Dino Jeeps ride, which is not open just yet by the looks of it. I was going to say that would be my first ride of the day, but I've just noticed that the doors are closed. So I'll get on that later on today, get POV hopefully, and take you along. But yeah, now that we're kind of out here, there's kind of a climbing frame in the background. I don't know if you can see it with big slides. There's a driving school thing here, which I'm not going to fit myself. Well, I mean, adults are going on with kids, but since I don't have a kid, I'm not going to on it. So we'll keep wandering around and show you more of this park. Just worth pointing out, this is a Friday term time, first thing in the morning, right? So it's great that it's really quiet for me because I can take my time, see the place, get lots of pictures. But just in case you're wondering, it's term time. Right, let's see if we can get on Maximus then. The roller coaster here, as I say, Devon's first roller coaster, and it's celebrating its 25th anniversary. So I think I'm allowed to take you along on this one. We shall find out momentarily.
Look that way, a little camera.
Hey! Oi! Right, there we go. I've just had 4 laps on Maximus. That's actually quite a nice little family coaster. Obviously not glass smooth, it's 25 years old, but it is actually fairly smooth for its age. And I think for kids it is fantastic. There's definitely a few bits in there where there's some decent forces. So yeah, great little start to the day, and a lovely little coaster for the park. Right, just wandering around here. Obviously I don't know the park that well because I've never been, but there is an area here beside the pirate ship in the Rock and Tug that looks like some sort of building site. So I do wonder, I guess as I say, we'll find out this evening, if this is maybe what's new for next year. Does look like it would be the perfect spot for that drop tower, if that is indeed what we're getting. But as I say, we don't know yet. Is it just a ride? Is it a whole new area? We will find out in a few hours' time. But yeah, just continue. It does look like it's staggered opening. There's quite a lot of things not running yet, and the only thing that's down as not running today is Twister. So I'm assuming that later on in the day things will open up. But yeah, just kind of taking it in. Currently, nice weather. There's a possibility of rain later, but yeah, just getting my bearings. That's a beautifully presented park, and I think if you do have that younger child family, definitely one for you. Anyway, let's keep wandering and see what I come up with next. Right, so in addition to the rides, they also have some animals running here in the Walk on the Wild side. And Carly's already seen goats, so she is happy. And I see a sign that says Tortoise Town. And I'm not sure what else they've got, but there's a reasonable section here, so I'll wander around. Oh, Carly's mouth's wide open, so whatever she's seeing, she's happy. Let's go and see. Look at them. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Can I see that through the glass? I don't know if I can see that through the glass, but there's some gigantic tortoises in there. Yeah, I'll maybe try and get some better footage. And then we'll wander around and see the rest of the animals. Yeah, a little bit disappointed that that's not running today. It looks like a fairly standard kind of spinning wild mouse, but doesn't look like it's a credit I'm going to get today. There is one other credit here. I thought it was a wacky worm. I think it's an indoor one. Reef shark bait, something like that. So I don't know if it's something that I can fit on. If it is, I'll get that shameless cred. If not, well, look, there's some goats. Hold on. Goats. I don't know what Carly's looking at. Is that a sheep? Yes. I think that's sheep. Hold on. Let me spin you around. There we got a couple of alpacas as well. And then across the road, I'll show you in a second, there are a few donkeys.
Hi.
This is Derek and Albert. Not sure which is which. Yep, they look very happy to see me. But let's cross over here because there's some donkeys. And one of the donkeys, I mean, I'm no animal expert, but it's quite kind of big stomach, so I'm curious if it's pregnant. But anyway, 3 donkeys. Right, they've also got a number of indoor sections here. So we've got the Adventure Zone. There's Atlantis, which I think is where that other coaster is. And there's a jungle journey over there. So I'm going to go in and have a nosy and see what's what. Right in front of me is some arcades. So if games and the penny machines and stuff are your thing, they have that. I think you can see a soft play around here. And food, so this is where pizza, fish and chips, probably a few other things are in here. Yeah, there's definitely a big soft play in there right now. Nobody in it, thankfully, so I can film it. And then through this Atlantis, which, as I say, I think Atlantis is where the last coaster is. There is part of me that's hoping that Twister opens later today, but I've got a funny feeling that's not going to happen. I see a little drop tower, and they got some teacups, and there's a drop tower over there, and then there's the Shameless Kids Cred, which I'm hoping I can fit on. How we doing? So yeah, let's see if I can get on that. Right, I do sometimes question my life choices. Well, that was a little bit snug, but you know, Shameless Kids Cred, done. I do like that. The staff at the end there said, "Have a really nice day." That is just dad joke central. So come out here and there are a number of big birds, owls and the likes. This guy doesn't look happy to see me. Hi. Oh, he winked at me. Excellent. And then, as I say, there's the jungle journey bit in front of me, which I'm not entirely sure what that is. Always wash your hands thoroughly after touching and visiting the animals and before eating. Wise advice. Long lost brother. Okay, so in this bit they've got loads of stuff like there's a bearded dragon in there, which I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it because of the reflection of the glass and stuff. And Carly's just mentioned to me that there's a giant leaf insect. I feel like David Attenborough. And here we have a giant leaf insect. And then there's some crickety things in here. And Carly's face looks disgusted, so there'll be more insects and she'll be freaked out.
No, it's not too bad. It's praying mantis.
Praying mantis?
They're not too bad.
Oh, I can't
to
pray
see.
with one hand.
There's one up there.
Pray with one hand, 2 hands. Oh. Right, typically this guy's been sticking his tongue out at me, and as soon as I put the camera on, he's like, "Nope, that foot seems in a uncomfortable position." But he seems quite happy. He's not going to play ball, is he? He's not sticking that tongue out on camera. Guaranteed, the second I stop this camera, he will stick it out.
You stuck it out when you stuck yours out at home.
Yeah. Oh no, there we go. There we go. Carly's freaking out because there's some speederos. Oh, look at this guy. Can you see? There's a big spider right there. Big hairy thing. And then there's these little insect things. They're quite interesting. Hold on. They are sun beetles. They're a fascinating little pattern on them. It's got giant snails. Giant African land snails. They're mahoosive. Like, huge. Oh, look at these little guys. They're so cool.
You frightened them.
They are so cool. Oh, and then, is that real? I'm not going to mess with him. That's actually really quite cool. It's quite a great selection of stuff to see. I'm going to do as told, didn't touch anything. I'm still going to wash my hands because it's good practice. So, I put you away. I don't want to get too excited, but I've just seen Twister testing. So I really hope that comes along, because then I'll get a full house. I'm going to see what else is open yet, because I still want to get on like the log flume, and the pirate ship, and the rockin' tug, and the jungle jeeps, with Twister if it's running. I might do those slide things that are over there. We'll see. But yeah. Oh, that's good news that Twister is testing. I really hope that means it's coming back today. Right, just after filming that clip, I had to kind of dart back because I've just realised that little kids coaster I did was my 300th credit. I remember somebody saying your 300 credits should never be like a big coaster that you're looking forward to. I made my 200th El Toro and I was disappointed. So, the weather's taken a little turn for the worse. Hopefully it is just a little passing shower. So I'm going to go be nosy in the shop. And then I think we're going to grab some food once the food options open up. I don't normally do a shop tour, but I'll just give you a quick kind of rundown. Obviously, given the affiliation with Sooty and Sweep, there are plenty Sooty and Sweep plushies. There's plenty sweets as well, and various other plushies and assortments. And I think down the other end, let me see if I can get, hold on, I'll go down this way. Drinks and ice cream, obviously, and some other souvenirs and stuff. So, yeah. Pretty good selection. Again, very, very appropriate. Spot the big kid.
Oh, excuse me, who's just been on kiddie?
Yeah, but yeah, this isn't a decent selection. Carly wants me to buy her that bouncy ball, apparently. Decent selection for the appropriate audience. So, yeah. Right, I think I mentioned earlier that I thought it was maybe staggered opening. It turns out it's staggered all day, right? So around the park, there are these QR codes that you can scan, and it shows you, I'll put a screenshot in, but basically this tells me it's kind of got the day split into 4 chunks, so 10:30 till 11:45, 12 to 1:15, 1:30 till 2:45, and 3 till 4:15, and against each ride it tells you. Now some of them are open all day, others are kind of open in chunks, so open for a bit, closed, another ride opens, then it comes back later in the day, which is kind of cool. I mean, I guess if it's the busy summer season, that's probably not the case, but it makes sense when it's a bit quieter to kind of cycle the staff around to different rides. So yeah, make sure you check that out because, well, every time I've gone to a ride I've timed it badly. But now that I know the kind of timetable, I can go, that's open now, go do it. Now that I understand how the staggered opening works, it's nearly time for Dino Jeeps to open. There's a queue forming over there and it should open any minute. So we'll get on that one, try and get a POV of that as well. And then I think we might do some lunch. I'm going to look at that timetable. If there's any other rides that are only open for an hour or so, we might go and grab them first. Yeah, and take it from there. Small change of plan. The Dino Jeeps had the engineers out, so I've came in for some food. One slight frustration. I wanted to get the char grilled chicken because I'm trying to be healthy, but it only comes with a gluten-free bun, and unfortunately they can't change it. So I've had to go for the sun fried chicken, and Carly's going for the vegan meal. 2 large meals, drinks, burgers, chips, 27 quid, so kind of average for a theme park. Obviously once I get it and I eat it, I'll let you know, but yeah, decent selection though. That's a decent portion of chips. It looks like a decent burger, and Carly's just had a chip and told me they're absolutely scorching, so definitely fresh. Let's get stuck in. Alright, let's go for round 2, or second attempt I should say. Dino Jeeps, there's people coming off it, so that's a positive sign. Food was good. Food was alright. Did the trick. So, and just the chips were salt them yourself, which obviously for kids is perfect. So, yeah, let's go and do the Dino Jeeps. Oh, right, we've done the Dino Jeeps. That was quite good. There's some decent animatronics in there, including one that spits on you. So just be careful. I got a bit soaked, but yeah, that was enjoyable. Thank you very much. Right, the Safari Express, the little kids train thing, that is also open for another 15 minutes, and it opens again later on again today. I can't even speak. So we'll go and do that, because, you know, it's a train and I do trains after food, kind of a thing. So, no, genuinely, I've said it already, and I'm not just saying this because the parks invited me down. This is a lovely little place. You know, Carly said it as well. Obviously not aimed at me, and I have older children now, so, you know, even my family, it's not really aimed at us. But I appreciate seeing, you know, a little park like this. It's so well run, very well presented. And a great selection for the kids. So, right, let's go and get on that train and take you along with me, if I remember where it is. nice wee chilled out train here. It's at least a 2-lap special. I don't know if we're going to make it to 3 laps or not. There's lots of stuff kind of in there for the kids to see. All the animal statue things. Yeah, it's not massive, it's not thrilling obviously. Again, perfect for the target audience, so scary. Carly's got instant regret of coming. I love a pirate boat. For me, these are, I mean, this has actually picked up speed really quick. It's not the biggest, but she's a big girl's blouse. So, whee! Right, let's go and do the vortex. There are 3. I've got a sneaking suspicion one of them isn't running because there's no water coming out of it. So it might just be 2. But let's go and do them both, shall we? Oh, I'm going to be knackered walking up here, I'm gonna. There's I saw staff at Twister. He still hasn't opened. I'm still keeping my fingers crossed. Anyway, let's go do this.
Off you go, have fun.
See ya. Whoa. Oh, that was good fun.
There we go. Off we go, have fun.
Whoa. Oh, they are really good fun, and I am completely out of breath. It's a shame about the third one, but those 2 are a lot of fun. So let's take Carly on it now. Come on, dear, let's go. Come on, come on.
What shall we do with Duncan Carly? What shall we do with Duncan Carly? What shall we do with Duncan Carly? Early in the morning.
I've just had to go on the Jolly Roger Rock and Tug, and at first the guy wasn't going to let me on because apparently I needed to be with a responsible adult. And then he decided to decided to sing a wee sea shanty. What shall we do with the drunken Carly? I mean, to be fair, I've known Carly for 2.5 years. I've known her for longer than that. I've been with Carly 2.5 years. She's not had a drink of alcohol in 2.5 years, so not really the drunken Carly. But anyway, right, let's see what else we can get on, shall we? Dizzy Wizzy, let's get dizzy. Okay, I can do that. Can I do that? Is there anybody here? I can't do that. There's no staff. Okay, Izzy Wizzy, no get dizzy. Oh well. Change plan. I'm on Izzy Wizzy. I just had to ask a member of staff to come over and operate it. So, well, let's get dizzy. I've just been on Izzy Wizzy, let's get dizzy. It feels like it's been nerfed a little bit. There's 2 rotating discs, and typically cars transfer from one to the other and do a figure of 8. They've blocked off the kind of gaps so that it's just 2 circles that go round. And unfortunately it didn't spin very much. So, again, probably just because of the target audience, they've just kind of toned the level down a little bit. Probably could still do the figure of 8. Be good to see that at some point. Anyway, trying to work out what to do next. I might go and do that carousel, which I've just walked past. So, yeah, I'll see you on the carousel. Oh, the log flume's running. We go on the log flume after this. This is a proper old school carousel. Do you know one thing I will say is the staff are so friendly, super, super lovely. Very chatty. That Izzy Wizzy, let's get dizzy. I just went up to a member and staff and said, look, is that running? And he was like, yeah, sure. And he just came over and opened it for me. Just lovely. Like, you know, what more can you ask for from a park? Anyway, right, we're going to go around. I don't know. Okay, that isn't actually operating. I was wondering if this used to be a steam-powered carousel. Maybe it was originally. It doesn't seem like it is anymore. But we'll finish this, and then I do see water on the log flume, which is somewhere around there. So I guess I'll get wet.
Alright, here we go.
You know, I said I was going to go on the log flume. I don't think I need to. It's absolutely chucking it down, and I think I'll just get wetter walking around the park than I would going on the log flume. So I might have to just take shelter for a little bit till this settles down. Carly did see Twister running again. Don't think there was anybody on it. So we'll see if this is just a wee shower that passes. He says, hopefully. And I'll hide under the carousel for now, and then maybe do the log flume thing. That point. Do you think we should take Carly on with us?
No!
Okay, cool. Right. So I've got that to do, and I would love to get on Twister. There's some go-karts here, but these are an upcharge, so I think it's an extra cut. Did you say £6? £6 to do the carts, which I don't think I'm going to do today. But interesting that they've got them. Right, still wandering and exploring. They've got this creaky hotel here. Now, I had a look on the map, and it says that this is only open at Halloween, which I'm a little bit early for. That should be starting soon in most parks, so I assume this is going to open soon. Yeah, I guess I was going to say it's weird to have a permanent attraction that's only open seasonally. But you could argue that's true for other scare mazes, like I would imagine Alton Towers have left compound built all year. Clearly it's not running all year, so curious what that one's like. Obviously, I would imagine it's going to be more the kind of cartoony scary rather than actual scary, given the demographic of the park. But yeah, still wondering and seeing what else I can see. And I really hope Twister opens, but I will go and get on the log flume as well, because I'm silly like that and I will get wet. Right, I've lost Carly. Somewhere in the soak zone? Oh, the soak zone is just one of those kind of wet playgrounds. You know, the kind of things you quite often see kids splashing around in swimming costumes. I have lost Carly though. I wonder if she's gone into the woods. She's in the woods. If you go down to the woods today, you might see Carly. Right, my turn.
Wait.
Oh no. You go down to the woods today. You're sure of a big soya bump. Ooh! Ah, it gets more wobbly the further along you go. Oh, that's quite a nice little surprise actually. There's quite a lot of climbing things in there, which, if you're a big kid like me, or an actual kid. Wait, what's going on? Why? What?
Carry on the balance beam. Well,
I'm
see how good a gymnast you would have been.
terrible.
Like a little round off at the end. Sorry, I laughed a little bit too hard there.
Yeah, you did.
You coming back? Or are you going to go down and come over the monkey bridge? It's a balance beam, you can't hold on. There you go, you can have that back now.
That's very kind of you, thanks. As I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, yeah, that was quite nice. That's a little pleasant surprise for big kids like me or genuine kids. So
There's a tunnel.
I'm not sure which one of us is the bigger kid.
You.
No,
Give me
no,
your turn.
no.
Go on.
Apparently, grown-ass men can fit on that little drop tower. They've actually got 2 seats in the middle designed for adults because, you know, parents will go on with their kids. So that was alright. Perfect again for who it's aimed at. I think that's the thing. This park has a very, very clear demographic, and I think it hits it very, very well. That younger family, spot on. And you can see that. There's loads of kids with big smiles on their faces. So, yeah. It's just a shame I didn't know about this one. My little ones were a lot littler, because they're not little anymore. I don't think that Twister's going to open. It teased me, it tested, they said it might open. There's staff hanging about. Well, it's not open. There's an hour left at the park. It's not impossible, but it is improbable. So anyway, let's go see what else we can do. Probably some rewrites, because I think I've done everything. I mean, I'm next to the big slides, so I may as well go and get out of breath walking up there. See you in a minute. Right, whilst I get out of breath going up here, I did speak to a member of staff who said they're just waiting for an engineer to clear Twister, so it's not impossible, although I think it is improbable. Holy moly, I am unfit. Right, which one? Should I do Venom, or should I do Vertigo? I'm going to do Vertigo. Am I? Yeah, I might do both. Let's do both. That was good. Oh. Right, so obviously we got on Maximus this morning, and it does say it's going to be closed this afternoon, but it's open for us this evening at the press thing. They've got a cherry picker out, and there's a guy up there, so I'm curious if they're doing some stuff. I don't know if they're adding stuff to kind of celebrate, like one thing maybe? I don't know. Guess we'll find out later. But he's up there doing something. I don't want to film the guy because he's just doing his job. Oh, it could be the pyrotechnic thing. Yes, there's supposed to be fireworky, pyrotechnic-y, something. That'll be what they're doing. That makes a lot of sense. Right, see, they've got these big giant slides.
Oh, people have been going down them.
And you're supposed to go down them on a mat, but I couldn't find the mats. Maybe I'll go and do the slides?
Yes.
So apparently I found my limits. I went all the way up the top of that, which you can't see. I'll put a little clip in because I filmed at the top and I'm like, I can't quite get my head around, like, I've seen it on other videos of other parks where it's literally just a vertical drop straight into the sort of curved slide. But you're supposed to have the mat and take your shoes off, and there's nobody here, so I can't even watch any of the kids doing it. And I'm like, I can't quite get my head around how to get over that without smacking my head on the way down, so I bottled it. I've not done it. And the two silver slides behind me are shut. They were open earlier, but they're shut now, so I'm going to be doing them. Oh, it's really dark in here. I just took Carly to get a perspective of just how steep that actually is. And actually seeing it from here makes it even worse. Yeah, apparently I have... It's like a wall. It is. It's like almost straight down. Apparently I've got limits. That's one of them. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm going to get a shot on the log flume. It was running earlier when it was raining and I didn't go on it. And when I came over, the member of staff said they were waiting on engineers to come and fix the belt. There are now no staff and not very long until the park shuts. So, looks like I missed this one, unfortunately. And you know I do like a log flume, so I'm a little disappointed that I didn't go on it earlier. But, you know, some of these things are unavoidable. So, yeah. Oh well. Right, that's the park closing for now. We're about to go and check in our accommodation, so I'll show you that. And then we're back this evening for the announcement of what is new to celebrate Maximus's 25th birthday. And there's a pyrotechnic show, so I'll see you at the caravan and we'll be back shortly. Right, so here's my accommodation for the evening. As I say, massive thank you to Crealy for giving me the night, so much appreciated. Right, in here, this is a 3-bed caravan. Let me just close the door. So, you have your living room, TV, a couple of sofas, actually reasonably well spaced. There's our coaster dad, he doesn't come with the room. A little bit of a balcony out there, although the weather today's not that good. Kitchen facilities, obviously, which is fantastic if you're here as a family. Keeps your costs low, you can bring your own food, do your own thing, which is great. Bathroom in here with a shower and all the usual toiletry bits and bobs. And then, we have a second toilet, which is fantastic. Even better for families because, well, just excellent. Right, first bedroom in here, 2 single beds. Again, great for the kids. Wardrobe and another coaster dad. And then if we go around here, we have the second room, which is also 2 single beds, which is pretty much the same as the last one. And then the final room, the master room for the parents, double bed, plugs beside the bed. Always think that is important for charging your stuff, and it's frustrating when it's not there. So yeah, there's a whistle-stop tour of the accommodation. Obviously I haven't slept in the bed yet, so I don't know how comfortable they are, but I suspect they will do the job. So fantastic. Right, part 2, because Carly's into the practicalities, which I probably should share with you. They do have an ironing board, if that is something that you need. Of course there is a fridge and freezer. And in terms of utensils, they have everything you're going to need. Pizza cutter, tin openers, tongs, the whole shebang. grater, colander. I mean, it's pretty much a fully kitted out kitchen. They've also got an air fryer in here, which even I don't have at home because I have no space. Toaster up there, and a microwave. And a loud Carly because she shuts the doors very loud. But yes, it is a full kitchen with everything you're going to need. So perfect for that family. I've done caravans like this with my kids when they were younger, and it is brilliant. As I say, you just go get yourself some food, and then you take care of yourself, and it's much, much cheaper. So this is awesome, especially somebody like myself who's travelled all the way down here. You know, I'm not going to do this on a day trip. So if you're coming down here and you just want to spend a little bit more time, take it chilled, they have great accommodation. There's also a camping site as well, so if you want to bring your own tent, then you can do so. So yeah, all in all, a lovely resort. And we are heading over to the clubhouse now to see what their announcement is for 2026.
Two things are going to happen tonight. First of all, we're here mainly to celebrate 25 years of Devon's first roller coaster. So we're going to get you to have a VIP ride on Maximus the Rollercoaster later on. And also, tonight we're going to tease a couple of new attractions that are coming to the park in 2026. So we're very excited about the new additions. However, it's only going to be a tease tonight. We were hoping to give you more information, but we've got a few minor planning things going on, and hopefully they'll be resumed, sort of sorted out in the next couple of days. But we're just short of time, so hopefully in the next week or so, the marketing team will send you out information. But we're going to show you some teases, and we'll reveal some names and some stats about the new rides coming forward. So there it is, opening spring 2026, Pirates Plummet. I would love at this point to be able to show you a picture of the ride, but that is embargoed until later on, potentially after the theme park awards, as I said before, due to marketing issues. But I can reveal at this point it will be, ready for this, I want to do, it will be the Southwest tallest ride. First, the Southwest first inverted ride. So a double whammy in 2016. And this has been taken from feedback that we've had from our guests and our annual pass holders over the last couple of years, that once we have ticked all the boxes for the primary school and the toddler market, we're perhaps missing some rides for the older children and the early teenagers. So we've listened, and that's where we're investing our money this year on the theme park.
Oh, well, there we go. We've just had the tease of what's coming in 2026. So, unfortunately, they didn't reveal the exact rides, but they've teased the name of one of them is Pirates Plummet, which I think goes with what we all expected, that it is going to be the former drop tower from Pirates Park. They've also said that they're getting the first inverting ride, and they kind of had a bit of a silhouette, which a few of us were talking there, and it sort of looks a little bit like the top spin, which I kind of wasn't expecting. So, it's hard to tell from that silhouette. But we'll soon find out, I guess, because I think they've teased they're going to announce more after the theme park awards in a few days' time. In addition to that, we also got a little bag of goodies there. So I got a pirate flag. Yep. A little poster about the celebrating 25 years of Maximus. I've got some food vouchers and photo vouchers. Got a little Crealy book. And then in here, I've got tickets to come back again when the new ride is here. We've got a couple of pens. And a Crealy keyring with Maximus on the back. And that's quite good because there was quite a lot of resort guests in there as well. So, you know, it's good that they've all had the same thing. We're now about to head back into the park because we get a couple of hours. He has, oh yeah, I've got the wristband on to get back in again. He has said they think the rain is off for the rest of the day, so fingers crossed on that one. But we'll get in, we'll grab some food, we'll get on some rides, and then they've got the pyrotechnics later on, so we'll obviously do that as well. I don't think Twister's going to be running. It wasn't. They did give us a list of the rides that would be running this evening. It wasn't on that list, and obviously it hasn't ran all day, nor did the log flume. It's also not on the list. But you never know. Maybe, if we're lucky, they'll change the list. In any case, let's get back in and get some more rides. That's us back in the park then, and I mean, this kind of makes sense. It's busier now than it was during the day because, well, schools are finished and kids are here. So there's obviously families turned up for the weekend and they've come in for the evening. So, yeah, definitely more of an atmosphere now, which is fantastic to see. But we also get to do some more rewrites. So, let's get back on some stuff. Right, this is definitely a back row ride. It's way faster. Also, I don't remember seeing the sprinkly lights inside the tunnel this morning. Carly's telling me they were there, I just wasn't paying attention. Right, time to get yeeted over the top. Here we go! Helix, helix, helix! Oh, and then the brakes. Definitely back row. We've just had about 4 or 5 laps there on Maximus. For about half an hour it was kind of press only, so we got to ride that, and now it's open to everybody. As I say, it's a lot busier in here now, which is great to see. That was, we did back row, and that is 100% a back row coaster. That is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. For a 25-year-old coaster, that is fantastic. And a great addition here. So I'm curious, as I said, clearly they've said the 2 rides that are coming next year. The inverted one's just got my head going. Really want to know what it is. And hopefully we'll find out in the next few days.
The only inverted one in this.
The only inverted coaster in this area, southwest of England. But yeah, don't know what it is. I mean, my initial thought was, oh, it's going to be a family inverted coaster, but it didn't look like it. It looked like a flat ride. So who knows? I might go and do the sort of rubber dinghy things, flume things again. Still very disappointed that we've missed out on Twister and the log flume bit. Unavoidable. Right, let's go and get slightly damp and exhausted walking up the hill. Oh, there we go. That is a lot of fun. And there's Ben from Ride Comparisons. Right, I'm going back up to do the other one now. I am seriously unfit. Right, let's get back up and back down again. Ooh. Hi, Ben. I just had another shot on the carousel there, and I think I confused the ride up, which obviously had a long day, because he came up and he had the measuring stick, you know, to check if children were tall enough. And I said to him, am I tall enough? And for a second he looked at the thing and looked at me, and then he realised I was just winding him up. So, right, we are going to go and grab some food, I hope. It is 7 o'clock. In about 45 minutes is the Pyrotechnics over by Maximus. So I want to get some food in and then go over there and see the Pyrotechnics. And then that'll be our day over. So let's go grab some grub. Wish me luck. This could take some time. Right, well, that took about 35 minutes. We got our 2 pizzas and mozzarella sticks and jalapeno bites. So they had a deal, 2 pizzas and 2 sides for £25. So we got that, and I've got 2 bottles of water in the bag as well. But we're heading over now to Maximus because in about 10-15 minutes the Pyrotechnics starts. So, and it was very busy in there, so we're going to go over there, hopefully find somewhere we can eat the pizzas and then watch the show. Alright, so here we go. We've got the pizzas, the mozzarella and the jalapeno bites. Nom nom nom. Right. As I said, it's very, very busy. And shortly there's going to be fireworks. So I'm going to try and eat quickly. And then we'll see the fireworks. That is the end of our day here, and that ended on a high with those fireworks. They were fantastic. Definitely a great pyrotechnic show, and got all the kids going, which was amazing. Listen, we have had a really good day here. Obviously the park is not aimed at myself, and my family is a little older now, so it is not aimed at them either. But I think it is a beautiful park. It's very well kept, very well looked after. The staff are super friendly. So a massive thank you to Crealy for inviting me down, gifting me the accommodation and the food voucher, etc. Much appreciated. I'd love to know your thoughts if you've been, and also if you haven't been, would you like to come now that you've seen it? I will try and come back next year because I'm curious what these 2 new rides are. But as always, I've been Chris, you've been watching Coaster Dad, and I'll see you in Breen tomorrow. Adios.